everybody, Team Bravo 615 here, and today, let's play some more Shadowrun Dragonfall. Yes, I'm sounding like my old self again. Back with a fully charged set of Thrustmaster headphones. Death be to the Pulse PlayStation headphones. They suck. They suck bad. These suck good. No, these are actually much better. I prefer the boom mic. I think it helps transfer my voice a little bit better to the videos over the sound and the music. I think it just makes it an overall more enjoyable recording session. And you guys get to hear my silky smooth voice so much better. Where we last left off, we actually were getting the nitty-gritty down from the Alice optical chip of information that she was able to pull for us regarding this whole thing going on with Fishwing. So apparently Volclair is alive and being held of, out all places, the Heartfelt Manor. So we're going to go back, apparently. But we have to be careful because apparently there is killer AI about. So that's what actually killed Monica and Audrin and basically everybody else. So I am a little bit throaty, I guess you could say. We just finished having some chicken wings and naturally, me being the good Latino that I am, had them extra spicy. So I'm still kind of coughing up stuff. So don't mind me if I have to mute every now and again. But that's gross. You don't care. Oh, let's go. Okay, so back to here. This is where we left off. A pet AI would explain how Freshwing has managed to maintain her conspiracies and avoid detection for the past 2 decades. Anytime anyone gets close, the AI takes them out and scrubs the record clean. So there's your bad news, Team Bravo. Volclair is being held at the Heartfelt Manor, but knowing that does you no good because you can't approach the place. I doubt that you could open the door without Apex frying you. We did last time. They were trying to protect their secret. Like Audrin said, if we had gone down into the basement, they'd have let us go. Apex didn't react to us until Monica attempted to force the door to the basement. And now that the cat's out of the bag, they have no reason not to pull out the big guns on sight. Dietrich grimaces. You're right. We can't go back while Apex is in place. The room falls into silence. Finally, Iger turns to you. What's the play, Team Bravo? Well, we can't turn back now. If Apex is standing between us and Volclair, then we need to find a way to kill Apex. Fucking A, boss. I'm in. Did you hear that, Alice? Do you have any suggestions? The simulacrum hitches again. The pause stretches. Finally, it comes back to life. The AI has a kill switch, but Alice deemed any additional contact with Apex to be an unjustifiable risk. Attempting to reach the kill switch would be inadvisable. I'll be the judge of that. Let's see. Save me the warnings. I'm going to kill this thing. I owe Monica that much. If Alice was scared of this thing, maybe we should give it a wide berth. No. Save me the warnings. Or no, I'll be the judge of that. True. A little cold and a little more direct, I think. That's the way to go for me. I'll be the judge of that. Alice, tell us about Apex's kill switch. The simulacrum stares at you with dead eyes. Thanks to my close encounter with the AI, I was able to run a trace on it. Through this trace, I discovered the physical address of a backdoor access point for Apex's programming, an old Satyr Krupp's research lab, long since abandoned and fallen into disrepair. The facility is now hotly contested gang territory. I've also determined that a kill switch for the AI exists somewhere in the basement of this facility. I will provide you with a physical address. I don't like the smell of this, Chief. It said that Apex let Alice escape. He turns to address the simulacrum on the screen. Alice, why would a Matrix Warfare AI allow you to run a trace on it? It stares straight ahead. Its eyes are dead. I'm afraid that the answer to that question falls outside of the scope of my written parameters. The simulacrum, oh, not that kind, stutters one final time, then looks at you with an apologetic smile. You have now reached the end of this presentation. I have been encoded with a final message from Alice to Team Bravo. Playback commencing. The simulchrome's eyes go wide, and the life floods back into it. It stares directly at you. Team Bravo, if you didn't listen to me before, listen to me now. Drop this. Stop going after Vauclair. Get out of Berlin and stay out of the Matrix. I'm telling you this for your own good. That's all I have to say. I'm following my own advice. I'm out. Don't try to contact me again. The simulchrome reverts to its idle state, slumping like a puppet with its strings cut. Its eyes glaze over and its face goes slack. Then, the screen cuts to black. So, the Dragon is a killer AI in charge of security. I can't say I'm surprised, but then nothing surprises me anymore. We know what killed Monica. We have a name for it, and we know how to kill it. That's good enough for me. We know what we have to do. We can either stand around talking about it, or we can go do it. Let's see. Agreed. We shut down Apex, and then we re-enter the estate and rescue Vauclair. He's the key to this whole thing. Right now, I don't care what Firewing is planning. I just want to get some payback from Monica. All I care about is getting us through this without any more casualties. We've lost enough already. No, I think we're going right ahead. Yep, agreed. We shut down Apex, then we re-enter the estate and rescue Vauclair. He's the key to this whole thing. Sounds like a plan, boss. I still say that all this is crazy talk, Chief. Taking on an AI isn't just a bad idea. It's suicide. So my vote is a cut and run. Blitz surveys the rest of the group, sees the determination in their faces. Finally, he sighs. But if you're really doing this, you'll want the best decker you can find along for the ride. And I guess that nominates me. Woo! Alice said that the kill switch is located in some old SK facility. Assuming that the site was shut down sometime after the Apex project disappeared, it could have stood empty for years, maybe decades. She also said the building was in gang territory now. I wonder if it'll be anything like Das Kesselhaus was. God, I hope not. There's only one way to find out. Let's get prepped. This thing isn't going to kill itself. Blitz glances at you, the worry is painted all over his face. I can't believe I'm saying this, but you better bring me along. You try going up against the AI without a Nova Hot Decker at your side, and you're probably going to regret it. Iger begins her weapons check. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Whatever's there, we'll deal with it. First, we find a way into the basement. She peers through the scope on her sniper rifle. And then, we kill the AI that killed Monica. Damn right. The team breaks to begin gearing up. As she slides a shell into her shotgun, Iger catches your eye. You did good out there defending the Kreuzbazaar. You had our backs the entire way. Made good decisions. Are we gonna hug now? In this job, we work together or die alone. I appreciate that. Now you need to forgive yourself. You weren't out of position, Iger, and you know it. Let's see. Like I said, I kind of like this one. We work together or die alone. Or I can actually thank her for that. Nah, we'll go this way. This job, because I also don't want to spank her. I know I don't. She might not blame herself, and I don't want her to think that I think that she blames herself. So I think we'll just go with this one. In this job, we work together or die alone. Iger scowls the floor, nods. True. You're right. Again. Anyway, we should get back to it. We've got an AI to take out after all. She pauses for a moment, frowning. Team Bravo, do me a favor and keep your eyes open on this one. We're walking into the unknown here. Makes me a little uneasy. Don't worry, Iger. I got your back. She smiles, claps you on the shoulder. I know you do, and I've got yours. You've more than earned it. Stop it, you're making my mascara run. Let's get to work. You too, Iger. You too. Without another word, the troll slides her shotgun into the sheath on her back and turns to continue her pre-mission checklist. Yeah, we're all friendly friends now. And I have a hellhound. Let's see. Dante lifts his head and looks up at you mournfully. The feral aggression is gone from his eyes. He's changed. You can see it. But he's still Dante. So, Team Bravo. Dante was very helpful out there, but I'm a bit concerned about his, what, fire breathing? Pretty cool trick, don't you think? Don't worry about it, Dietrich. He's under control. Ability to petrify people that he doesn't like and then rend their flesh with tooth and claw? Yeah, that bothers me too. Nah, I wouldn't worry about it. He's just a good boy. Don't worry about it, Dietrich. It's under control. If you say so. He's not a normal dog. Not by a long shot. Is he possessed? I assume you've checked his aura and discovered he's part hellhound. Monica trained him for months to be combat ready. We had a hellhound in this house and Monica didn't tell us? For months? Team Bravo has him under control. Dante performed well in the field. Followed commands flawlessly. I have no concerns. I like this. Dante stays with me. Where I run, he runs. Jury's still out on Dante. I may decide to use him later. Welcome to the team, Dante. No, I like that, though. Dante stays with me. Where I run, he runs. That's right. Damn right. We just talking to everyone now? Nothing right now. Okay, nope. No more talk. Only fight. You're all the way over here now. That's a new area for you. Oh, talk to you later. Okay, nope. No one wants to talk. Where is Glory? Is she back in her bathroom? No. She's in my room. Glory, why are you in my bedroom? Not that kind of game, Glory. Please and thank you. Alright, I got a lot of money to burn. Oh, I also have... Oh, I should probably check on this area. I'm going to check on everybody now. I was going to say, I have karma to spend. Mallet, the attack. It was terrible, Team Bravo. So much death. She shakes her head. I had not killed since I retired from running the shadows. Not until today. But you are not here to listen to me complain. She forces a smile. So what can I get for you? Name it and I will provide. Let's see what she's got. Some drone stuff, I'm assuming. Our programs. I was gonna say, I can actually give those to Blitz, I'm assuming. Let's get one of those. Just in case. Gotta keep them running in tip-top condition after all. Just in case. Just put it in with items. Nah, just put that in items. What I want is revenue or platinums. I'll take that. There we go. Alright, and let's fix. Ah, the cacophony. Much better. Alright. Hey, where's... Oh, shit. Where is she? Oh, please be inside. Well, there's this putz. Welcome back, runner. See you around. Hey, where's, Let's see, the Turk is pale. His eyes sunken into his head are ringed by dark circles. We are closed today, Effendi. I would have locked the door, but the lock is broken. Now I must stand guard. You alright, Burgakazi? No, my friend, I am not. I will not be right for a long time. He steadies himself on the counter. During the attack on the... During the attack on the Kleitz Bazaar, they broke through the door, heavily armed. 2 of them. They broke through the door and just started shooting. No questions, no robbery, just shooting. Kami, my girl, my little street rat. They... He holds his hands over his face, collects himself. I reached under the counter. I keep a gun there, you see. And they saw. Both of them turned on me. Ah, Goldschmidt. That fat idiot Goldschmidt flung himself in my way. How he managed to move that great mass of body so quickly is a mystery to me. He hung there, suspended in time, as they shot him, dancing on their bullets as they ripped him apart. But he shielded me long enough, Effendi. I was able to get my gun and end those sons of whores. Goldschmidt was your friend after all, eh? That's the thing of it, Effendi. All that time, all that bickering between us, I was serious. I couldn't stand the man. But he, apparently, it was something different to him. None of us will be the same after this. Still, it is good for us, I think. Healthy. It reminds us that even though we have created our little island of stability in the Kreuzbazaar, this is still the flux state, still Berlin, and the wolf is always at the door. If we are to keep our home, we must be vigilant, and we need people like Monica, people like you, to keep it safe. Saloon, my friend. Be healthy, be strong. I can't believe they got Kami. That really bums me out way more than it probably should, man. She was just a kid. The elf behind the counter says nothing. She stands in silence, staring at you. No cryptic messages this time? No prophecies? No. Not after what just happened here. Not today. One of the attackers came in here. Did you know that? He pushed his way past Algernon's wards and forced himself into this shop. Her nostrils flare. He threatened us. He threatened me. You look okay. Did Algernon take care of him for you? Where is he? I don't see a body anywhere. Something tells me that didn't work out well for him. I think I'm going to go with that. I'm not going to assume Algernon took care of her. I'm going to assume she took care of herself. Something tells me that didn't work out well for him. No, it did not. So what happened? Did you cast a spell on him or something? She examines her fingernails. I lifted the veil. I showed him my true face and destroyed his mind. What the hell are you, Absinthe? Because I'm pretty sure that you're not an elf. Your true face. What does that mean? I'll go with that one. I'm merely a passenger in this body. A guest here to experience what you would call life. As I have 1,000 times before. You lack the means to perceive what I really am. You do not possess the sight. But truth be told, that is probably for the best. You're not an elf then. So, what are you? Something beyond your understanding. A child of the astral plane, wild and free, unfettered by the bonds of servitude that chain so many of my kind. In truth, what I am should not concern you so much as what I know. Okay, I'll bite. Tell me what you know. There you go, laying it on a little thick, aren't you? No, I'm not a skeptic. I'm played too many of these games to be a skeptic, to even play skeptic, so... Okay, I'll bite. Tell me what you know. Truths hidden from mortal eyes. In my time, as an observer of this world, I have witnessed a great many things. Wonders and terrors beyond measure. The birth and death of nations. The rise and fall of gods. I have seen the ebb and flow of magic from the fourth world to the fifth, to the sixth. I have watched in awe as the tides carried wonder and miracle into the world of men, and I have mourned as they were swept back out again. I have borne witness as the cycle began and ended and began itself anew. I have seen what came at the end of the fourth world thousands of years ago, when ancient Thera crumbled into the sea. I saw the things that crawled in the carcass of that once great nation. Vile, terrible things. Even now, I can feel them. The drift on tides of mana, hungrily awaiting the end of the sixth world, and the death of all that you know. I have seen what they will do when this world has run its course, human. They will rip the guts from your dying civilization, and they will feast upon your screams. Hold up. Who are they? That sounds bad. It does sound bad. Who are they? Things born of nightmares, horrors. The dark spaces between the metaplanes crawl with them. She looks into your eyes, and you can feel your head swimming. Your kind fears what it can see. Corporations, dragons, violence, and poverty, and the random cruelty of fate. If you could perceive reality the way that I do, you would know that there are much greater things to fear. If the world were an ocean, the hazards that you know might be sharks. Dangerous creatures, to be sure, and worthy of respect. But below them, in the silent deep, Leviathan circles. She turns away. Go now, Team Bravo. Talk to Algernon. After all that has happened, I'm sure that he'll be glad to see you. But remember what I've told you. I will. Absinthe. Anything else to say after that? I'm just curious. Absinthe smiles at you from the counter. The light catches her hair in such a way that it looks to you like spun gold. Team Bravo, a pleasure as always. What can I do for you? Like nothing even happened. Be well, human. Like nothing even happened. Totally normal. Wow. Salutations, youngster. I believe that the Kleitz Bazaar is still standing, thanks to you. No big deal. Some people needed saving, and I saved them. Yep. As I brush off my shoulders, don't mind me. There are other ways of saying thank you. Ways that involve doing and free trinkets. God, what a dick. It was a team effort. Monica would have done the same. Yeah, I like that. I agree, and you have filled her shoes admirably. Now tell me, how may I serve you? I have a question for you if you don't mind. What the hell is absinthe? You're in luck. I have a great many answers. I mean, I kind of already know. What can you tell me about Dante? He's not a normal dog. Indeed not. Dante is part hellhound, bred to be an elite guard dog. I assume he has manifested some of his awakened abilities? Yeah, how did you know he was a hellhound? Monica bought him from me some time ago. He was a special order. She thought he could guard Hell Amsel when she was away on business. Is he dangerous? Quite dangerous, yes, to those he sees as threats. Behave yourself around him, and he should prove a benefit to your team. Now, is there anything else that you need to know? Okay, well, not right now. Second thought, I think I'll go. Thanks anyway. Off I go. I still have karma to spend. I still can't believe they killed Kami. That hurts. That hurts. Is my dancer out here? No, my dancer's gone. Did they killed the dancer? There's her chest. Well, her trunk, not her chest. God damn it. What about you, Gunnery? Team Bravo. I'm glad to see that you made it through the attack. Not all of mine were so lucky. Are you okay, Herr Medbach? No. I lost a niece today, but I'm doing a whole hell of a lot better than our attackers are. Those sons of bitches hit the wrong Kies. I put 6 of them in the ground personally, and when I find out who they are, where they lived, he turned his head and spits. Ain't nothing gonna save those people. He shakes his head and returns his attention to you. But you didn't come here to listen to me rage. You're after a bit of payback yourself, I'd wager. So what can I do to help you get it? I have cash and I need weapons. Show me the goods. I know nothing I can really use, unfortunately. Camouflaged camo suit. Full suit. Okay, Kevlar lined. Oh, you got some higher stuff now. I like that mine at least gets me I think it was +1 on everything, so I'll stick with that for now. I'll come back. I'll come back. Oh. What up, Zach Flash? That was crazy, Mind Fund. Bullets flying, people dropping like flies. Crazy. Old Zach had to use his magic on a few of them. See the puddle over there? He lazily points to a yellow-green stain on the cobblestones that then gives you a slow nod. Yeah, that was one of them. Attacker, thy name is Goo. Well done, I suppose. That doesn't look like a blood stain. It looks more like somebody spilled his drink. One of these days, you're going to have to demonstrate this powerful magic of yours for me. Zach, you know what? I think I'm going to have to call you out on your bullshit on this one. That doesn't look like a blood stain. It looks more like somebody spilled his drink. He rolls his bugged out eyes. Yeah, sure. That's what it looks like to you. If you had the sight, you'd know better. Anyway, what can old Zach get for you? Nah, I'm good. I don't need nothing from you, Zach. Zach shrugs and slowly raises his right hand and waggles his fingers. Toodles. Yeah. Congratulations to your goo, I guess. Hey! Look who's still around! Alexei Lane looks to have endured the attack on the Quait's Bazaar without injury. You find him surveying the damage with sad eyes. You alright? The troll shakes a heavy head, showing more weariness than wound. This should never have happened. Not here. It is one thing to strike an old man whose time is done, but to attack the Quait's Bazaar and endanger the lives of innocents, that is unforgivable. The cowards who ordered this attack have no idea who they're messing with. are dead. They just don't know it yet. We'll face justice. You have my word. I kind of like this one, but yeah, I was gonna say we'll face justice. Be a little more, not quite so dark. There's a fine line between justice and vengeance, but right now I don't much care to make a distinction. Do whatever you must. For the Quait's Bazaar to remain safe, it needs people like you. I'm kind of taken aback that the main character is held in such high regard now. Team Bravo, what a relief it is to see you alive. Samuel wraps you in an enormous hug. You should know that your generosity has saved dozens of people. What happened? When the attackers came, we all took refuge inside the Team Bravo Civic Center. Its strong walls and sturdy gate kept us all safe from harm. Had our people been on the street? Had they been in our old building, which came under fire during the attack? None of them would be alive. We owe you, Team Bravo, more than ever. You may not look upon yourself as a hero, but to the people of the Quait's Bazaar, that is what you will always be. Oh, man. I wonder... Okay, yeah, they're still doing their things. I can't help but wonder if... Any more donations? No? Okay. Had I not donated and got that taken care of, if everyone else would have died... Oh, Kimmy. Kimmy, are you okay? Please be okay. Oh, Kimmy. Kimmy? Oh, thank God. In the aftermath of the attack, you are surprised to see Simi Kim has survived. With only a few scrapes and bruises, you saved us. Man, if only I could have prevented it. If only I could have prevented it. Some things we can't change. We can only move on from where we are. Monica taught me that. Are you hurt? I lost my shoe when I was running, and then I fell. But Doc Gazekabel found me. He picked me up, took me with him. He hid me in a drawer, gave me a blanket, and told me to be quiet. It was so dark and it smelled, but I didn't make a sound. I heard yelling, things breaking, and gunshots, I think. If I had one of my Sims, I could have just gone inside, but I didn't, so I had to stay out here. I don't know how long it was, but when the drawer opened, it was over. Huh. Guess he finally remembered that oath. I say the Doc owed you one, kid. Maybe Doc Ezekiel has some redeeming qualities. I guess he finally remembered that oath. Kim doesn't seem to understand, but she nods anyway. I'm gonna go check on the others. Okay. Anyone in here? Lucky Strike, anything to say? We already went through all that. Okay. So I take it nothing happened in here. Yeah, it looks totally normal. The wine killer is fine. Alright, let's go check on the good old doctor, shall we? What up, Doc? Team Bravo. Dr. Ezekiel gives you a once-over and nods. I see that you made it through the attack relatively unscathed. Did you have any run-ins with the attackers? No, truth be told. I was in surgery when the attackers hit, and they never disturbed my office. I spent the entire sorry event elbows deep in the abdomen of an elderly dwarf. His nephritic screen needed a tune-up. That's funny. Simi Kim tells me a different story. The sound of Simi's name wipes the smile off his face. He stares at you, the color draining from his cheeks. Ah, yes, Kim. I didn't know that you two were acquainted. So which is it, Doc? Were you sealed up in your office for the attack? Or did you help her out? Why the lie, Doc? You saved her. If anything, I'd think that you'd brag about it. Yeah, I'm curious. Why the lie? It wasn't a lie. Not completely. I was working on a patient when the fighting broke out. When I heard the gunshots, I ducked out of my office to find the girl. When I got back, I hid her away and went back into surgery. Thanks to a copious dose of isoflurane and nitrous oxide, my patient was blissfully unaware of the interruption. Lucky him. Simi also said that she heard gunshots and breaking glass. Can you revise your story any further? Ezekiel's lips tightened in distaste. Please don't call her that. Her name is Kim. And yes, an attacker did break in partway through the operation. He fired his weapon into the wall and shattered some very delicate equipment. And how did you get rid of him? Seems like you made it out through one piece. I don't really care if you made it out in one piece. I'm still curious here. How did you get rid of him? That will remain my secret. Suffice it to say that my experiences in Spain gave me a newfound appreciation for high lethality in security systems. Let your imagination run wild from there. There's a long pause. Ezekiel tries on another smile, but it falls away quickly. I don't intend to spend any longer on this, Team Bravo. I've already said my piece. I feel a certain level of responsibility for Kim's welfare. Never mind why. So I take care of her as best as I can. That's all that I intend to say on the subject. So we can talk shop or you can leave. Your choice. Don't be a bitch. Sell me some medical supplies. Bitch. Alright. We need some more trauma kits. And I'll buy your med kits. Let me switch out the gold trauma kit for a platinum trauma kit. And let me switch out the 2 health kits for the 3. There and there. Okay. Confirmed. Oh well, I can't do it from here. Actually, yes, I can. Backpack. I must go into my backpack. I don't need grenades because I will never use them. Can I not? Okay, I guess I can't go into my stash from here. That's fine. All right. I still can't believe Oh man, I still can't believe Kami. Why Kami? I loved Kami. She was such a sweet kid. Okay, I'm still here. I'm gonna go check on the others. Okay. Mr. Phone Booth, do you have anything to say about this? No? Alright. I want to make sure I don't miss anyone or anything. Why do you look like Kami? Oh, I'm just there to break my heart. Stop it. Anything from you guys? No? How about you? No? You didn't like me ever since I strong-armed you. I guess I wouldn't like me either if I strong-armed me. So that makes sense. Huh. The Team Bravo Civic Center. Alright. That's it, huh? No one else? I already talked to Malit. Malit. I'm gonna stick with Malit. I think that's the way you say her name. Ah, Kami, why? Alright, let's check my karma before jumping in here. Alright, spend some karma. What do we got? I can hit body 8, which would boost my hit points even higher to 80 HP. Let's see. I can actually boost range combat, so I'm not absolute garbage with my gun. I can max out my strength. Considering I like to do a lot of hands-on anyway. What's this? Increases spells book slots. I don't think I have enough room for spells. I think I only have 5. I think it's only max 5. I don't think I can get 6 spells. I don't think. I'm not entirely sure. I could get another level of karma, but I think at this point that's kind of that's a moot point. I'm gonna max out my strength. Oh yeah. I am strong up in this biatch. I still got 2 karma points left to spend. I can do one on rifle just so I can actually use it just a tad bit. I guess we'll do that. Just so I have it. There you go. Confirm. Right? I have a rifle, don't I? Yeah, I do. I have a AK-97. Okay. In we go. Board the train, baby! Alright, assemble the team and travel to the coordinates that Alice provided to find a backdoor access point and shut down the Apex AI. You bet your ass. Okay. Dante actually takes a slot now. I'm gonna stick with my usual crew of Glory, Blitz, your dog, whether you like it or not. I've come to rely on Dietrich a little bit more, especially since he does the haste for me, and then apparently it's leveled up to 3 anyway. I'd love to add in Eiger, but I only have a 4 slot, so Dietrich it is. Conform. Let's go. You're about to travel to the location of the Apex AI system. Continue? Yes. Confirm. All right. Apex Rising. Apex, an artificial intelligence designed for matrix warfare. The thought of it sends a chill down your spine. For years, the shadows have been ripe with rumors of true AI. Names like Mirage and Psychotrope have fueled conspiracy boards on the Shadowland BBS since 2029. Most savvy Shadowrunners dismiss these stories as bunk. But from what Alice has told you, at least one of the stories is real. Apex is waiting for you, somewhere down in the basement of an abandoned Seder Krupp lab. Unfortunately, you're going to have to wade through a lot of gang territory to get there. Okie dokie. What do we got? I have actually other gear, but I can't use any of it. I don't have the necessary skills. Alright, let me drop the grenade. I don't need it. And I instead, just in case, because like my stuff all depends on whether I survive or not. Let me organize this. I hate they're not grouped. That's better. That's so much more pleasing. Ah, so aesthetically pleasing. Okay. You have that. I can't remove one of those, but I can give you a gold, and I can give you a gold, and I can give you a gold. All right. You have actually magic to heal. You have that. Have any more? He really should have a 3, but it won't let me remove anything. Yeah, those are locked. Okay, well, fine then. Be that way, I suppose. Okay. Find a way into the basement to access Apex's kill switch. Alrighty. Medical supplies. Gangies, huh? I guess I'm going right to it. Hiya. I'm Team Bravo. What's your name? A huge orc in ragged combat fatigue steps forward to meet you. He walks with the swollen bravado of a man who's used to getting what he wants. One of his meaty arms jerks up, hand held upright in the universal sign for stop. The other clutches a bulky assault rifle. Hey, Ulrich. The orc inspects you. His body language is decidedly unfriendly. Do I know you? Actually, no, I don't. I don't know you. You look familiar, though. You don't look like a magnifiker. You're not one of us, and I'm guessing you ain't here for the hub either. So tell me, who are you, and what's your interest in this building? I am here for the hub. Business, can't discuss it. I'm sure you understand. I need to get into that basement. It's important. Best step back and stand down before you get hurt. Let's see. I can level with him. I need to get into that basement. It's important. Oh, it's important, you say. He makes a sweeping gesture in the direction of the building behind him. The other assorted toughs behind him smile. Well, by all means, go on in then. You're being sarcastic. Ha! You're a sharp one. He smiles at you, revealing a mouth filled with jagged teeth. This building's under our better protection. We can't just let you waltz in and shoot up the place. It looks pretty shot up already. A few more holes couldn't hurt. Maybe I should put a few bullets in you instead. I'm not planning on shooting anything. Not unless I have to. I just like that. I do like that. It looks pretty shot up already. A few more holes couldn't hurt. Hey, it looks. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm not planning on shooting anything. Not unless I have to. Yeah, well, I can't exactly take that at face value. Look, it'd be better for everyone if you just turned back. We don't want to fight you, but we can't risk letting any unknown player into this. He paused for a moment to search for the right word. Situation right now. You don't get to make that call. I have business inside, and that's where I'm going. If you want to try and stop me, be my guest. Step out of my way, or your problems are going to get a whole lot worse. Maybe I could help you out with your situation. Maybe I could. Well, that puts a different spin on things. He pauses for a moment to consider. You look like you can handle yourself. We could probably use you if you'd be willing to help. There'd even be some money in it for you if not. But if not, well, the assault rifle in his hand shifts position. That's a different conversation. What do you want us to do? Glory's tone is neutral, her posture relaxed, but a glint of lamplight on steel tells you that her razors in her fingers have slid from their housings. Ulrich doesn't seem to notice. We're having some trouble with a local mage gang. The Magnificers. The orc turns his head and spits. They've attacked us without warning, took up in their building, and kicked us onto the street. Me and my boys, we're the rightful protectors of this block, but the assholes that screwed us, they've got the building buttoned up pretty tight. We can't get in there to make things right, but maybe you can. If you could enter the building and do some damage to those Drek-eating Magnificers, the Arbiters would be willing to pay you 200 yen per kill. You bring me back their amulets, and you get paid. How's that sound? Glory raised an eyebrow. Your call, Team Bravo. You know the timetable we're working on. Let's see. It's a deal, Rich. All right. Charisma check. I love that I'm so charismatic. 200 yen per head ain't bad, but from where I'm standing, it looks like you need my help. And that tells me that you can do better. I like that. Thanks, but no thanks. I don't have time to go mage hunting. Yeah, why not? Well, let's work it. Fine, 250 per head, but that's my final offer. It works for me. Good. Yeah, I think that this will work. Laura gives you a small nod. The blades slide back into her fingertips with a click. You need anything else, or are you ready to go crack some skulls? I want to know who I'm working for. I gotta get some text options going on here, you know. It's nice to know what's going on in this little area, also for expositional purposes. I want to know who I'm working for. I'm Ulrich, leader of the Berlin chapter of the Arbeiters. We're a poly club, small but growing. We serve the people of the working class, protect them from parasites that would exploit them. You're not a fan of the F-State then? Yeah, I support your ideals. Well, best of luck with that. No, I do actually support their ideals. He nods, a look of satisfaction on his face. I want to know what I'm going up against. Tell me about the Magnificers. Sounds like it's Magnifuckers, but you know. A gang of parasites. They think that their magical talents make them better than everyone else. Because of that, they feel entitled to take whatever they want. Up until recently, they've been content with the pulling pranks and stealing purses. Childish Drek, but they were basically harmless. Then their new leader took over. Calls himself Trithmithius, but I remember when he was just a skinny little prick named Yuri. He lets out a derisive snort. I should have kept a better eye on him, I guess. Should have stopped him flat when he started putting on airs. Would have saved everyone a heap of trouble. Trithimius, yeah. Trithimius took over the Magnificers, militarized them, and convinced them that they could take us. And thanks to the element of surprise, they actually managed to do it. The orc folds his arms across his burly chest. And any day now, we're going to show him exactly how bad an idea that was. I think I'll start by breaking Yuri's neck. You look pretty dug out in here. How long do you intend to man the trenches? We'll be out here as long as it takes. We're taking our building back, one way or another. For over 3 years, we protected that place. We held it for the people, to do with as they pleased. Kept it safe from parasites and exploiters. Everything was cool until those Drexel Magnificers sucker punched us. No negotiation, no warning. They just turned on us out of the blue, brought a couple dozen spirits down on our heads. I didn't even know that we were under attack until the water in my bathtub snaked up and tried to drown me. Most of us got out alive, but we've been stuck out here ever since. Just give us some time, though. We'll take the building back. We'll starve them out if we have to. And when we do, those scrawny bastards are going to pay. Let's see. Anything I should know about the building before I head inside? You'll probably see some burnouts floating around the ground floor. They're all there for the hub. It's like some kind of church or something. Guy called Parson runs it. Between you and me, they're all batshit crazy. Not dangerous, just nuts. Why'd you keep them around at all then? Because a lot of them are rich. They paid a dreckload in rent, and we redistributed that wealth to the common man. Let me guess. You define yourself as the common man? I have a hard time buying that. I can support that. Let me guess. You define yourselves as the common man. Do you see a tie around my neck, pal? Do I look like a corporate stooge to you? We are the friends of the people, and we are the people. Don't you dare to question it. Alright, just one more thing. I need to get in the basement. Anything you do that'd help me out? A basement? What could you possibly want to go down there for? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. I don't see why I couldn't tell him, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt if I did. You'd be surprised what I believe. Try me. Alright, I need to stop a killer AI so that I can rescue an elderly scientist from a ghost dragon. The future of Berlin could be at stake. Look, man, I just need to get in the basement, and I don't have time to explain why. Can you help me or not? No, I'll level with him. Alright. I need to stop a killer AI so that I can rescue an elderly scientist from a ghost dragon. The future of Berlin could be at stake. You're right. I don't believe you. You're either lying or you're crazy. But crazy has its uses. Alright, I'll get you into the basement, but it'll cost you. Yeah, of course it will. Dietrich sneers. Another Bush League extortionist trying to milk us for cash. You've got the wrong idea. I don't need Nguyen, friend. What I need is Trithmithius' head on a fucking platter. Problem is, he's holed up somewhere in the building, and we don't know where. Best guess, he's hiding somewhere upstairs, in a room with no exterior windows. Somewhere, probably someplace close, he stashed the power coupling for the elevator. He pulled it to keep us from getting access to the guns we stashed in the basement. So, you find and kill Trithimius. You find and kill Trithimius. Grab the coupling out of his apartment and bring me that stupid amulet he's wearing so I'll know he's dead. He cracks a grin. Then I give you the control chip that I pulled when we had to fall back. Slot them both back in the elevator and I'll take you straight to the basement. If only I had gang etiquette. This deal's coming out all in your favor. I'm gonna hand you entire territory back. You'll have to sweeten the pot. Alright, I'll see what I can do. I wouldn't lie to him. Alright, you've got a deal. Why wouldn't I help him out? Alright, fine. I'll see what I can do. Good. Just remember, no amulet, no basement. Now go through and show that little prick what it means to screw with the arbiters. Alright. Can I get any of your stuff? Am I allowed? I'm probably not allowed. No, I'm not allowed. It's locked. Okay. Front entrance. Just waltz right in the front. Doesn't look like it would have been a difficult fight. There's only 5 of them to my 4. Technically my 5 if you count Max, so... Okay. In the front we go. Alright. What do we got here? Got a couple people hanging around. Oh, that's right. These are the people just hanging around paying rent. Hi there, Parson. The attendant behind the counter is an uncommonly fine-featured dwarf with a beatific smile. A yellow ID tag pinned to his chest announces his name in large, blocky letters. Parson. He nods at you and raises a hand in greeting. Welcome to the hub, brother. Are you here to share in the splendor of communion? If so, I can show you to an empty terminal. What do you do here? I'm a custodian of the hub. I tend to the bodies of our brothers and sisters while they share in the rapture of communion. I might be interested. Tell me more. Communion is a spiritual experience, friend, available to all for a small donation. He gestures at the banks of terminals lining the walls. The hub acts as a core for the communion. Those who jack into it are turn-linked into one another, daisy-chained together at the brainstem. Race, gender, social class, all of the artificial barriers to empathy that we've constructed as a culture. Communion strips them all away. It is a monument to the great truth that so many of us deny, that we are all the same at the core. I don't not believe that. Imagine it, friend. Dozens of individual minds, all tied together in a single, cohesive whole, sharing in a collective subconscious, connected through the hub. Parson raises his hand in supplication. Join with us and feel your limitations fall away. Probably don't want to jump in, considering there is a killer AI here. You and your congregation need to stop. There's a killer AI on the loose in this building. Not right now, thanks. Not right now. We'll come back. Parson inclines his head. His smile does not falter. Whenever you are ready, you may return. Is there anything more that I can help you with in the meantime? I have some questions for you about the local gang activity. He nods. We do seem to have more than our fair share. Very well. I will answer your questions. Should I be worried about the gang war that seems to be gearing up around us? While you remain in the hub, you have nothing to fear. We pay well for the use of this place, and neither gang would risk driving us away. And the rest of the building? He spreads his hand. If you choose to go exploring, I can't guarantee your safety. Okay, what can you tell me about the Arbiters? Parson lets out a heavy sigh. A pack of snarling animals dressed up as a poly club. I'd steer clear of them if I were you. Their ideology is loosely based on neo-communist movements from the past. In truth, I think they just copied a few pages from an old Red Army faction handbill without even bothering to learn what they meant. For all their rhetoric, the Arbiters are just another street gang. They shout for the sake of shouting. There's no real conviction there. If you came from outside, you'll probably bump into their leader, a large orc who calls himself Ulrich. He can seem reasonable, but I'd give him a wide berth. One more note. If I were you, I'd avoid being seen with the Magnificers. The Arbiters take shots at members of the Mage Gang whenever they see them. If you're not careful, you could find yourself caught in the crossfire. I actually need to know about those Magnificers. Power-drunk fools, the lot of them. The Arbiters were bad enough, but the Magnificers are even worse. The Arbiters' interests were limited to theft and violence in the name of their cause. The Magnificers, they have power, and they seem to relish in abusing it. Now that they've claimed the upper levels of the building, it isn't safe to travel beyond the ground floor. Several members of our congregation have been mauled to death by the Magnificers' pet spirits. He shakes his head sadly. Now we travel only in groups. You're safe down here, though? Yes. Trithemius needs the hub. To threaten this congregation would be to jeopardize his primary source of income, but the upper floors enjoy no such protection. They have become dangerous places to travel. You have a lot of information, and I'm very grateful to it, but I am running short on time for this video, so I'm going to go ahead and have to cut it out here. But I will come back and continue to play this. This is starting to get hairy. I want to see what's going on with this killer AI Apex, and obviously we got to deal with Trithemius and everyone else with it beforehand. So that's going to do it for this one, folks. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm Team Bravo 615. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.